Hey guys and girls, it is Kostif here, and welcome to another stream. The stream's different this time. It is the God, give me a second how I pronounce this name. Caridian Desert. There we go. So, recently I finished the backstory in Falls, and I've decided I'd want to try something like in a different area. Now, the desert is some place I haven't really featured or sort of like shown off on video. Hey guys and girls, so I thought I'd figure out I'd do sort of like this area, and I am working on the Pollnivneach, or Pollnivneach area. Um, and if I do manage to get this area done, I will sort of like move over to a different area. But this is just sort of like just the area I'm working on at the moment. But I still have a bad cough, so if there's ever a silence, that'll be why. Um, so because it's me on my own, I'm not really going to talk about any subjects unless somebody comments about it. I'm just going to be talking about building and all this stuff. So yeah, so the Pollnivneach is quite a difficult thing to build. It's got many different areas and many different spots, or buildings. I mean, not areas. And trying to get these areas, well, buildings in the right spot is annoying to do. I need to fix the river, which is to the side. If you ever see me pausing on the sort of like the tool set, it's because I have Runescape open at the moment. What I'm currently doing is, I explained this in the previous stream, but obviously if there's new people watching, I stand in RuneScape and I sort of just watch, well not watch, I sort of like count these squares of like how big is like a certain area and all that stuff. It's quite sort of like, it's very annoying. It's not hard, it's quite easy to do, to be honest. It's just very annoying to do. So I'm just working on that. So like I said, if you ever see me pause, it's because of that. So let me just zoom out and go off the mesh so you can see like an overhead of Pollnivneach. It's a relatively small sort of like, I'd call it a town, not a city. And there's no detail to the north, obviously, at the moment. That little bit over there is Narada, I believe it's called. And it's very basic. There's not many outskirts of the areas I can sort of like show you. I know over here is the smoke wow. Yeah, smoke wow. I think I'm saying that well, or whatever you want to call it. It's where you do the bit for the smoke gem for the desert treasure. So yeah, so what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just getting down all the buildings in their right spot. And once that's done, I'm going to start detailing sort of the outskirts, detail the texture and the ground, add any miscellaneous properties, let's see if there's any crates or something around that. And as well as the landscape, so like the cliffs and anything else related. So I'm at this bit over here, and the cliff goes up and across there, and it goes round and down. Well, I know what I need to do. I need to add the building up on the cliff here. I'm just sort of trying to mark out. Let me open Shanty Pass because it's got the south bit of the Pollnivneach. If you do have any questions or sort of like want to discuss anything, or feel free to sort of like anything you want to debate about, just feel free to comment below, and once I check it, I'll sort of like talk about it. Waiting for the area to load. Here we go. I need to delete that NPC. This is the Shanty Pass. We've got the Dominion Tower. We have the whatchamacallit, the tourist trap prison, so like mining area over here, and that's pretty much it for the Shanty Pass area. As well as you've got the Shanty Pass itself, and north of that bit is Alcarid, which is blank. I need to add so like the buildings there and all that stuff. Apologies if there was a lag spike there. Hopefully my voice didn't sound weird. So I need to somehow get this bit here into the other area. If I'm correct, I do have a tool to use that. Just seeing how I can do it. I need to put the grid on. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do a. Do I have the plugin? Yes, I do have the plugin. Terra Cropper, Shanty Pass, and Pollnivneach. Right. This is gonna be challenging to do because I need to sort of like I need to cut one area into another, and it can be challenging to do. So it's the 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 1 and 2. Okay, so it's 2. I'm gonna close that and go into the other area, and it is the third down. Okay, so this is gonna be a trial and error. So Shanty Pass, Pollnivneach. So it's it was the 1, 2 here, and I'm gonna copy all of that across, and it's the third down. So I'm gonna get all of that across. It's the third down. So there. Let's see if this is correct. Like I said, trial and error. So it's working now. So the buildings I'm using, they are a mod I downloaded. It's called the RWS. I'm not quite sure what the RWS stands for. Maybe it's the creator's name or the group what created it. But it's the RWS Adobe, and it's like a deserty building type of thing, as you can see in the tool set once it's done. Okay, it's done. So let's see. That is actually quite good. I'm gonna open up Shanty Pass again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to move it over. Once this area loads, I'll show you exactly what sort of like went wrong, and I could try and fix it. But I need to sort of like detail the further north of the area as well. So let me show you. So let me go over here. So you got the bit here, and if I open up this, as you can see, it needs to be like 1 square over. So what I did before was, let me open it up again. Open Shanty Pass, Pollnivneach, and it's the third area down. So so I think that was the bit where I went wrong here. There we go, and it was the third down. So trial and error. I'm gonna try this bit again. Hopefully it would fix. Maybe I did it the wrong way around, but like I said, trial and error. So I just need to get this one bit complete. Wait for it to load. It takes a while to load. Obviously, you're trying to move. You're trying to move like an area from another area, and doing that is going to take some time. Okay, there we go. It's done. Okay, now it's completely shifted to the other side. Okay, I think I know what's happening here. So open up Shanty Pass again. So I was correct. I did it the other way round. So I need to shorten it on the left side, which would be fine. Obviously, just needs a simple fix. Wait for it to load. There we go. So go on to the. Ooh, wrong one. Go on the Terra Cropper, Shanty Pass, Pollnivneach. So it's here. I'm gonna go here and cross. I'm gonna do it 1 short and pull it across there. so it's the third down. I'm actually going to do it as high as I can get it to. Okay, there we go. No, that is not right. There we go. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 5 squares high. My bad. Okay, there we go. That should work. It is extremely hard to sort of like work out what exactly you're doing because you're trying to all you're looking at is the squares. It's gonna take a lot longer than I thought trying to get this done. But anyways, Caridian Desert. So how I started working on this is after sort of like the betas came out, I just started to build the desert because the desert is a start to finish. Let's look at the pay to play, for example. You start off at, say, Tavali, and then you go like left, and then you go down up to like Relica, down to RD and Gielinor. You go right, not right. You go left till the hunting areas and like the Grand Tree, like the areas which I did. And oh, I was so close. 1 square across. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab this area instead. Terracroffer, Pollnivneach. So it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 on the 3rd, which is here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just gonna move that 1 across. Whoops, I'd absolutely did that wrong. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to move this just 1 over there. Then copy and rotate. So anyways, we start of not Pollnivneach, with Caridian Desert. Beta was released and I was like, okay, I want to work on more areas, but free to pay to play areas, like I said, it goes everywhere. There's no sort of like dead end. So the desert was a good start because it had like it had a top and it had a bottom. So it was as simple as working from the top then going downwards, and that's why I started working on it. If you can see on my side of the screen, you can see I've got areas like the Bandit Camp, the Calphite Hive outside, Caridian Desert East, the West, Pollnivneach, which I'm working on now, Shanty Pass, Sophenheim, or whatever you want to call it, the city. It's not, yeah, I'd say it's a city, quite a large town, to maybe just be a town. And then you got the south side of it, and then you got the Uluk, which is like the swampy, moist area. Okay, so this is as good as, yeah, this is as good as, oh crap, I know what I've done, I've accidentally deleted the buildings I was working on, damn it. So what I'm going to do is I'll just delete these rocks and delete everything north. Okay, what I need to do is sort of like now mesh all this stuff together. Actually gonna what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to make the rock slash cliff stick inwards. So if I got my surface mesh, and there we go. If I make it go diagonal, so then like clip onto it, there we go. Now I need to fix all the, I need to smooth the sort of like the areas here, so you can't see like underneath a map. There we go, that bit's done. Smooth down that bit. And obviously this bit here needs to be flat. Obviously you won't be able to see this bit, I maybe need to trim this bit again. If I can, surface mesh. Maybe, nah, it's good as it is there, but this bit here is a complete mess. Let me just flatten this area, to be honest. So put that on 0. It's the prison camp, which you won't be able to see while you're inside Pollnivneach, so it honestly does not matter at all. Just trim that bit there, flatten that bit, and flatten this bit over here. And now I'm just going to sort of like detail the texture. So go on with that. Increase that a little bit more. So it was the where's, oh no, I know what I need to do. I need to get the colour. Damn it. I got the wrong colour on it. I think that should do. Whoops, increase the colour. Okay, that is pretty much as good as it can get. So I'm gonna put that on there. Just so like I'm pretty much like tanning the area really. Do that and that and that. There we go. So now it's sort of like it's blended in. If I get rid of that, we don't have any awkward. Well, we shouldn't have, which I'm gonna try to get rid of now. We don't have the awkward line, which is sort of like where you could see which is being cut up. Still see it slightly, but I'm gonna just change the texture. Go down. Whoops, wrong screen. Where's the texture I was working on? It is the dirt here, so I'm going to do that. It's not 100%. It's like what I'm pretty much doing is just sort of like patching it over. You'll see in a minute once I do all this bit. No, I'll say that bit's fine there. Maybe just a little bit there. Actually, no, I'll leave that bit. This was a bit I was supposed to be doing here. Increase my brush to the size of a brush. There we go. Now I'm just going to put this on 50 and detail the sort of like on top of it so it matches the sort of like rest of it. There we go. Do that bit there. I need to smooth that bit there. As you can see the underneath the area. Whoops. There we go. That'll do. So what I need to do now is I need to just detail this bit here. That's a bit I missed out. This bit here, so get rid of that patch. And the patch north of it bit. There we go. Go on that. Put it back on 50. It's a lot of repeat steps. It can get very tedious, but it looks nice on the final version. Now what I need to do is go on the cliff texture. Go on the cliff, there we go. Just do that. But obviously it's not as on point. As you can see, it's too far north where I originally had it. Or I can see a little bit of the under the map bit there. Water looks completely weird now. I'm going to leave that bit for now. It's this cliff bit I'm concerned about. So I'm in Runescape now. If I go down here, it cuts off on this area if I'm correct. No, it does not yet. Ooh, I know which bit I've messed up. Why is that door there? Oh, I need to rotate that. Oop, which bit do I need to rotate? Okay, there we go. The door disappeared then. There we go. Oh, and the rest of them. Oh, I'll work on that in a bit. Okay, so the building here. Okay, so I deleted 2 buildings by mistake, which will be an easy fix. So I need to go back on my buildings. Whereas we do connecting. There we go. Get that. And I'm just gonna calculate how big the gap is between. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 squares between this building and this building. So I'm going to go on my mesh. Count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that goes pretty much there. Now the buildings to the north has 2 buildings north of it. Going to count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 squares. So we go on this one. This is a building I used last. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's about there. So there we go. it won't matter a huge amount as long as these sort of like the buildings are where they're supposed to be, because of you still want it to look sort of like the same. I'm going to save just in case. I'm going to save there, and I need to make the arches again. So there's a 3 gap arch, so put the arches there, and so what I need to do is make the building sort of like stick inside of it. There we go, that's the building. There's a 3 gap, so that's 1, 2, 3, there we go. And that is looking good. Yep. Now obviously I can scale with the cliff, so I need to sort of get the same design as the cliff, so it goes up, it goes up, then down, then around, then down. So I need to go on my flat tool. Okay, so I'm in Runescape, and it cuts off on the second building here, so it goes up. How far does it go up? So it goes up onto the points of here, so it goes up. I'm gonna go on my surface mesh so I can see it better. Goes up, down about, let me open my map. Okay, so it goes down on the tent on the far south, so here. So it goes up, down, then around. So then I need to create a lump here. Make my tool a bit bigger. That's what she said. And I'm going to trim that bit there. Garthy mesh so I can see what I'm doing. Now sort of like flatten all this bit here and all that stuff. I'm flattening all of that just so it gets to the same sort of like size. There we go. And as you can see, I got the basic idea of the flatness. Maybe make it go down a little bit more. So then it needs to go up onto a like twirl like that. So it goes up. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get, and it's you're not gonna be able to see the detail because it's off in the distance, like outside of Pollnivneach. But some reason I just like to get sort of like the outskirts perfect. I always believe that just because you can't see it, it shouldn't sort of like be some sort of dodgy thing. So like let's say say I film in Pollnivneach now, and obviously I can't see behind this cliff. So I shouldn't make that sort of like detail just sort of like bland and boring and plain. I want to make it as realistic as I can, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just detail like the area, even if people can't see it, and you wouldn't believe some of the areas I've detailed to the finest points and players can't even see. It's like especially on the Backstory and Falls and the North Kandrin, I've made a 1-to-1 replica scale of RD, and you can't even walk into the area. But I'll go into that on a later date when I revisit the Backstory and Falls for the Tree Gnome Stronghold area, because I'm working on that area next. But obviously this is a desert, so I'm going to be doing the desert, like, I think I'll only build the Pollnivneach, and then I'll head back to sort of like the Grand Tree / the Tree Gnome Stronghold. But I just wanted to take a break, like I took a break from the wilderness. I don't want it to be like the Backstory and Falls video after again and again and again. So there's some difference, and you've seen like different areas you've never seen before. Well, to my knowledge, you've never seen the Caridian Desert before. Maybe if you're liked on our Facebook, you would have seen like a post or two. But yeah, so I'm going to detail this. Go around. Make it there. And all the way down there. There we go. So now we got that like little white mesh thing on top. I'm not quite sure what you'd call it. I'm just gonna add that detail on now. Nope, I did the wrong thing. So that's 0, 8, and 100%. There we go. So I'm just gonna add this detail now. And it goes all the way around the top. And around. Zoom out a bit more so I can slightly just rough this bit area because, you know, you won't be able to see it. And there we go, so that is the, sort of like the cliffs done. So now I can actually start working on the actual river itself and all that stuff. I'm going to close out of this. And go on to this, give me a second. Okay, where was it? There's a market stall here. Just a very small one, which I need to add a quick copy of that. And it is between the two buildings here. So I'm just gonna add it. I'm gonna add it there. There we go. It's very basic. Oh yeah, there's a building on top of the cliff here. Well, not cliff. Just sort of like a little mountain ledge, or whatever you want to call it. It's a very basic building, so it doesn't really matter where I exactly put it. What I'm going to do is flatten the top bit, so like it doesn't look like the building is sort of like sinking into the ground. So I'm going to flatten this area here. Sure, you can still walk up. No, you cannot. I'm just going to smooth this bit. There you go. There you go. So add a building on top. I'm just going to use this one, not that one, this one. It's the same sort of like detail of the building, and yeah, it's roughly there. Maybe a bit more over here. Yeah, there we go. I'll do. I'm gonna flatten it again. There we go. And it's to block the sort of like so you can't walk on the cliff. Oh, maybe you can. No, you can't. So in RuneScape it blocks the cliff off here, so you can't like walk across all that non-walkable bits there. So what I'm going to do is increase to about 14 and make literally all it does in RuneScape is just create a line going across there. Whoops, maybe a little bit. There we go. Maybe it was too high, maybe 12. And increase the size of the brush. There we go. Gonna be walk mesh. Ah, I'm gonna do 13 so it blocks the walk. There we go. Okay, there we go, and I'm going to smooth it back so it looks like the ledge is just sort of like going upwards. There we go. So that's nice and detailed, I'd say. It's very basic for what it is. So now literally all I got to do is just do the exact same what I did for the rest of the cliff, because it's like it's very similar. It's like a little rough edge. So I'm going to add that. Going across and around and there, so it attaches onto the side. Go on to the colour, so just add the colour now, and go on 4 and 4. And now just do that. There we go. Does it do the same? Yeah, it does the same. Oh well, I can still do that. Go on the cliff. Go on with that. Now just do this bit here. There we go. So yeah, that's the cliff bit done and the house on the top. I'm not going to worry about the small amount of detail at the moment. It's like cactuses and rocks sticking out and all that stuff. I'm going to work on the river now. So the river needs to be sort of like actually before I do that, I'm going to save. And I'm just going to trim down the area from the height. So if I show you, it's like we got all this empty land here which you shouldn't be able to access because you can access this bit in Shanty Pass, so you don't want to be sort of like going in the same area twice. And I need to calculate how big, so it's 1, 2, yeah, I'll say 2. So I'm going to go on the area, oops, that's not the area, neither is that. There we go. Go on the area, go on the height, and I think I'll just make it go down twice, there we go. So I'll wait for that to edit, so once that's done I'll get to know like which areas I'm actually working with. So I'd want to detail like the northern bit here, then find out I need to sort of like delete that bit because I need to trim the area. And also you could say like, oh, why not make the areas the biggest they could be, because you know you'll be able to explore more. But I don't want that because of the fact that it would be too much a waste of a space and all that stuff. So as you can see now, it's a lot more trimmed down and I got some area to work with. So now with the river, so obviously it was going far. It's what it does is it sort of like wraps it around Pollnivneach. So if, I'm not gonna, as the trouble with the rivers is trying to get the exact same detail as RuneScape's rivers, but obviously we try to do that, but then again it can get really difficult to do. So what it actually does is it dips down. So what I'm going to try and do is, it looks like Pollnivneach is on top of like a hill, but yeah, I think I'll know what I'll do, and I'll sort of like talk you through it in a minute. I'm just going to sort of like delete this area here, so you put on 0, put this on as high as I can. I just need to delete this river here. There we go. And it trims, where's it stop? So it stops at the corner of the sort of like mansion here, so about there. There we go. So I'm gonna just fix the terrain. So I'm gonna go across. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, 30. Yeah, there we go. That is the right one, huh? Wonder why it's different. Oh, I know why it's different. Okay, there we go. Go up there and there, and yep, just cut it across there. Go on the other one, 50. Now blend it all in. And I need to get rid of the, I need to get rid of that like white patch. As you can see like nothing's changed. All I need to do is go on the color, change right about there, and just literally just color this bit in. Ooh, no, what am I doing? Wrong one. I was raising the terrain there, and I need to, oh god, it won't let me refresh that. Oh well, it's a simple fix. Let's just blend that in. There we go, so there we go, now that is done. I'm going to flatten that bit there, and just flatten that bit there as well, so I'll worry about detailing the outskirts in a bit. So back to the area. It is on a, I'd say it's on a slight height. I'm going to make it about 3 height or whatever. Let me get the height done first, so I'm going to put it on about 3. See how high that is. Yeah, I'll say 3 is perfect. God damn it, it won't let me undo things, so I need to try and do this as perfect as I can. Let's see, so it starts off at the far south here. So I'm just going to start here and go on my surface mesh and go across. No, I won't go on my surface mesh. So we'll make the cliff a little bit lower. Now I need to go around the edges ever so slightly, so I don't screw anything up. Go straight down, maybe go straight down. The map goes, not the map, the river goes, it goes straight up, then once it hits the final buildings it goes slanted, so goes about, there we go, it goes here, then it goes across, so I'm going to just cut that bit there and make it go around there. There we go. I'm just going to do the rest of the bit here. Make sure it's all flat, so you don't want some random like large hole in the middle of the town. Especially the edges as well. The edges are annoying to do because you gotta try and get it to blend in. I'm gonna hide the placeables. In fact, placeables. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. So just sort of smooth it all in and flatten it all in. Maybe crease the size a bit more. There we go. That was a bit too big, but still did the job. But yeah, I'll say that is all flat. So what I'm going to try and do now is look for any uneasy areas, yeah, I'd say that's all done. So put the place walls back on. There we go. Now we have the source seat. That bit is. There we go. So what I need to do now is sort of like smooth this bit here. So I'm going to put on 60. 60's fine. So like smooth it downwards. And smooth it in and blend it in. There we go. So now you've got like a small little tad like incline to go up into the town. Flatten this bit a little bit more. Change the size. Flatten that bit more. And flatten that bit there. There. It's okay, I'll say that's done for the height. Now for the river bit. So it goes upwards. I'm gonna customize like the shape and all the details because there's like random lumpy bits in the river and all that stuff in RuneScape. It's like all wonky, so I'm not gonna try and get the exact same size as the sort of like the wonkiness of the river, but I'm actually going to customize it. So I'm going to go this on -5. Got the same brush size maybe. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now is just sort of like sculpture the river. So it wraps around Pollnivneach. So it goes like as you can see, it starts from there, so it goes round and down and maybe a bit closer. I'm actually going to calculate how many steps it is from like the mansion and the river. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 5 squares. So if you go on the surface mesh, click it, and it's let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's about there. Okay, so now I got the size right. Put it there. Cut it around. Cut it a bit more down and around, and then it goes. Let me open world map again. There's some random like gap here, so I'm gonna add that there. So it goes jagged across. Let me change the size. So it goes jagged across and up. And I'm just going to crease this tool there. So I'm just going to make that go up. So it doesn't really matter about the massive amount of detail there. Obviously we don't like the colour of it so far. We need to get like that crystal bluish colour. It's a bit thin. Yeah, it gets thin once it gets here, so I need to try and get the same size as that. So it goes thin there. I'm just going to try to trim it down a bit more. There, and there, and then around. There we go. I'll tell you it's good now. So what I need to do is get rid of this sort of like this massive white bit here. I'm going to put the colour on first. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, I didn't mean to do that very well. I'll just do that all over again. Then we'll go on the white. And obviously just do the white bit. Yeah, I can just do the white bit for all of it now, so just trimming the areas around. There we go. Goes across there. Now, if I am correct, if I go on Pollnivneach now, and I pretend I'm looking down, I should be looking down on a flat, sort of like, surface across the small river. So say I'm on a height here. Yep, that is, as you can see, it's a lot lower than it is. So I'm going to increase I need to add the water. Eyedropper. For some reason the eyedropper never works. It's a real pain, I'd say. Because it's a shame it doesn't work. Why is that water like that? Okay, there we go. What is it? Okay, so it's not 1, maybe -1. Where is the other water? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to increase it to that height. So now we need to get the colour of the blue. And I'm going to just smooth down the blueness of it. And not the... smooth down the blueness of it? What does that even mean? I'm going to make it the same colour blue. There we go. I'll say that's the same colour, so... Now I'm going to smooth it, because it is a, it's a river. Well, not a river, it's a, what do you call it? Yeah, it is a river and it's in the desert. It's not going to be some sort of like massive splashes of water, so I'm just going to increase its smoothness a bit more. Make it more like, make it more elegant, if you could say. An elegant river. If that ever existed, then I've created one. So I need to do is fill in the rest of the river. There we go. Yeah, I'd say that's close enough done. I need to fix something over here. Oh no, what am I doing? God damn it. We need to do that. Oh, I'd say that's fine. Let me just sort of blend that in. Actually, no, that is not fine, so it looks really weird. I'm going to be light brown there. And sort of like very finely detail the outskirts of the area. There we go. Yep, that is done. There we go. So this is the bit I need to fix. So I just need to raise this bit here. Whoops. That's raised a bit way too much. Let me just smooth this down now. Go down, there we go, and lower that palm tree, there we go. Oops, let me close out this map. And that's the palm, that's the thing. I'm not quite sure if it's that large of an open area to be south of the, oh, what I need to do is add the fencing area here. This river is actually very thin, going down here, and that circle bit here, it isn't, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, it's south of the tower bit there. I'm just gonna leave it as that, like, it's not any massive problem, but this bit here, this open area, I need to look into this more. I'm going to delete these two trees. I need to calculate how, I'd say from a tent. Yeah, the tent. So, from the tent until the river. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, bless me, I just sneezed. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's 20 squares, so I'll just calculate this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so it pretty much stops at this black line here, so I need to sort of like get that detail onto it. Now the river is very small, like you could literally just hop over it, so that's something I need to edit, because at the moment it looks like one massive ocean, so it goes across here and it goes down. Yeah, it goes all the way across there, so I'm going to make that go down there. Flying this bit here seems to be raised up. Now that is the let me fix the water on these sides. There we go. Now obviously it is a short river, so I need to fix the other side, so that's 0. Put on there. This goes around there. It goes across. Literally just like literally hop across the river. So I'm gonna make that go around there now. There we go. And just fill this bit in here. And again, like I mentioned earlier, it's all about retexturing and well, this time it's only the colour, thank God, so I don't have to worry so much about it. Just I'm going to fill in the entire area with that, and then just change it back to white. Now I can do this bit easy. There we go. Do the edges. And there we go for the river. So yeah, that's nicely detailed now. So what I'm going to do now is add the fencing south of the pub. I think I'm going to slowly wrap up the stream after I've done the fence. I thought I was going to get Pollnivneach, or Pollnivneach, whatever you want to call it, done in one area, but it was a lot tougher to do. I'm actually going to select all these areas very quickly, because a annoying bug can happen is if you change like the landscape underneath an area, it changes where the doors are, so we don't want the doors in a random place. So literally all I have to do is just like rotate the building once, then rotate it back to where it was. So there we go. So the fence, it's the south of the pub, which is here. I'm going to delete this tree. Next stream, I think I'm going to make a part 2 of Pollnivneach, and the second stream I imagine would be a lot more sort of detailing with like say like the cactuses and like the merchant, the flying rug dudes, and all the trees and like the benches of the pub. So all that stuff. I'm just going to work on the sort of like the fencing area here. I'm going to copy these 2 fences because they are exact same size, and I'm going to paste them over to the south of the pub here. So I need to get my work there. Ooh, that is very flat. Not flat, it's very lumpy. So I'm actually going to flatten this area again. I think I had it on 3. Yeah, I did. So I'm just going to increase the area size here, so you can't walk down onto the pub. There we go. So let's say oh, I should have stopped there. I'll just cut it across there. There we go. And increase the size of that. Increase the size of this. And as you can see, you probably just saw there the door went flying around. I'll fix that in a bit. Just smooth the areas here. There we go. Looks a lot more better. Smooth that. There we go. So now I have the flat, sort of like perfectly flat land to sort of like accurately put down the fences. So here is the corner, and back on my surface mesh. What I do now is I just literally just count how big the fences are. So it's like a corner joint here. So if I save, I'm going to delete that because I copied it. So I'm going to say the corner is, I'm going to say it's just here. So it goes up 2, then it goes diagonal. So I'm going to copy the diagonal one. It goes across 1, diagonal 1. I think it's going to yeah, so I need to change the rotation of this. It goes across 1, diagonal 1. Okay, so I just nearly missed the corner of that building. So it goes up, across, up, then across twice, I think. Yes, yeah, it goes across twice. I was just trying to find it. There we go. Right, so I'm going to do the fence so it goes, now it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it goes 4 across. And my dinner's just arrived, so I'll probably try and wrap this up as fast as I can, as I am starving. I haven't eaten in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, that's wonky as hell. There we go. Fix that there. Fix that there. Whoops. There we go. There we go, and there we go. Yeah, talking for an hour, it can be very tiring. So it goes diagonal down, diagonal. Okay, so it goes. I'll get, yeah, diagonal down. Then it goes diagonal again. I'll just move that one over. Diagonal down. Yeah, diagonal down, diagonal. Left, then that. Yep, it goes like that. And then it goes diagonal down. Ooh, that is. Okay, diagonal down. It's cutting onto the edge of that area, which looks perfectly fine in my opinion. Diagonal down. 1, 2, 3. So there we go, that is the fencing area. And it looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. I think I need to move the river slightly over a bit more. But yep, so thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time on the stream too. So peace. Hopefully I'll also have somebody else with me. So yep, again, I'll see you next time. Bye.